And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. On defense, the Pistons, 10-point lead. Pick by Verajao. Shot off the pick. Thompson with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Detroit leading by 8. And here is Curry. Harris outside. Here's Drummond. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the basket by Curry.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
Some great play by Steph Curry tonight. He has 14 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And the second free throw, good. Now Curry. He feeds it to Ilyasova from the arc. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Curry kicks to Ilyasova. There's the pass to Drummond. Count the basket and the foul. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Brandon Rush is checked in for Green. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Drummond dishes to Harris. Takes a shot at the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pistons.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Warriors.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's the dish to Drummond. And it's Harris off the drive. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Curry with the three. And yes, sir, that one drops.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but pop.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
hello everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. Taking a look at the 76ers, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play, but if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. Detroit had some players leave over the summer and over last season as well. It's a young team. Looks like they're going to try and build around Andre Drummond. How do they go about that, Kenny?
Well, Drummond's not a big threat from the outside. So, you have to have a stretch four that could help him out a lot. Then he'd have room for interior. They drafted Stanley.
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Curry, he's in at the point. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Harris. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. The numbers have improved.
Stolen. Kicks to Rice. shot is off. Curry with some nice D. Expanding his range. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. And you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand, and so far we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No secret about that. I mean, when they're able to get into a rhythm shooting the ball, they can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Covington. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
So it's the Pistons now. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got his third basket of the night. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Golden State.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Caldwell Pope. An 11-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 7. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Curry passes to Ilyasova. Stripped it away. Now the 76ers on the break. Lays it in off the breakaway.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And that one's good. Drummond. The 76ers trail by 5. Dishes it to Covington. There's a screen. Inside, Jinx, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here is Harris. 9 points last game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Tries again. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Covington. Six to shoot. Launches it. Detroit with the rebound. Curry with it. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. It's intercepted. Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Dashes it down to finish the break.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Noel's checked in for the 76ers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for Ilyasova. The dish to Rice. Picked by Okafor. Here's Covington. Guarded by Harris. Covington kicks to Okafor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the basket by Harris.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And here are the 76ers now. 9-point game. Nice job coming off that screen. He has 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Harris. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Covington. Good work defensively by Morris. Pistons leading by 7. And it's Harris off the drive. Outside for Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 13 points for Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the paint. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Noel against Harris. Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 9. Noel, a screen on Curry. And there's the feed to Covington. The 76ers with another miss.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
And the basket by Harris.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
And now taking a look at some numbers for Noel. His last 10 games, averaging about 7 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Caldwell Pope. Guarded by Jackson. Shot from 12. The shot is off. Great D that time from Johnson.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Jackson. And that's now 6 points for Andre Drummond. Grant with a screen on Jackson. Feeds it to Grant. They need this. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Johnson dishes to Morris. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for Marcus Morris. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Jody Meeks. We've got Thompson, Okafor out there with Grant. And it's Rice in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Drops in the tray. Rice has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Philadelphia. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He finished with 60 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Grant outside. Right wing. Okafor, the pass to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shoots the 3. Detroit with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's a good screen. With a floater, Jackson misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Okafor. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Curry. Releases. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Freak. Jinx guarded by Harris. Okafor kicks to Thompson. Here's Rice. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Okafor dishes to Grant. He kicks to Rice. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move. Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
There's the pick. Here's Caldwell Pope. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the pass to Grant. Fires from deep. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
Here's Ilyasova. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Freak, #1.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line all season. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
Yeah, you know, he runs their offense with tremendous poise, and he brings that same composure with him to the line every time he steps up there.
And Sessions kicks to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Ilyasova, and he gets it to go. Ilyasova's got 4 points this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Pick by Okafor. Jinx, guarded by Harris, passes it to Grant. Shot off the screen. That's short off the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Harris setting the pick for Sessions. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze.
And so that brings... Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Curry in at point guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. Guarded by Curry. Pass to Rice. Kicks it to Okafor. And he banks in the layup. Okafor's got 6 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And Curry, here we go. Okafor with the steal. And here's the fast break. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Covington.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And the basket by Curry.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Out left to the wing. Here's Jinx. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ilyasova's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Hollis Thompson's checked in for Robert Covington. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Guarded by Curry. Out to the right wing. The 3. Rice, no good. Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Curry kicks to Caldwell Pope. And here comes the break. It's Drummond with the rebound. Pistons leading by 15. Down low. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession. Chance to check out the numbers for Caldwell Pope. He's averaging 15 game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Defended by Ilyasova. Down low, here's Rice. Kept alive. Okafor. Soft touch off the glass. Okafor's got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Back to Curry, trying his luck deep. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Okafor with the screen on Curry. Here's Jinx. Good D by Drummond.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Inside, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For Philadelphia, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Okafor. 13 points and 1 steal. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Fires, high post, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Guarded by Curry. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pistons leading by 18. Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Harris. Ilyasova sets a screen for Harris. Caldwell Pope. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
It's hauled in by Harris.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And Detroit again with the bucket.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
The screen from Thompson. Dishes it to Rice. The steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Curry's got the ball. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
It really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Thompson nails both of them. Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Detroit.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Out to the right wing. Grant with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Curry. shot, high post, and Detroit again with the bucket.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's a screen by Noel. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, Freak.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That's good from Noel. And the 76ers making a change here. Covington's checked in. All free throws good from Noel. Pistons leading by 23. Jackson passes to Curry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Curry. He has 35 points, and talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Guarded by Jackson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The 76ers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for your 76ers, number 12.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost.
Here's Grant. Okafor out there with Noel. Then there's Grant. Then there's Carl Landry. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Okafor. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
To the middle. Marshall with the steal. Grant outside. The dish to Marshall. Thompson outside. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That is good. Curry's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Landry, a screen on Curry. Here's Marshall. Out to Thompson. All sorts of time. And that is good.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Curry dishes to Baines. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Carl Landry. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Curry. Picked by Okafor. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The Pistons working the ball around now. And Baines kicks to Curry. The feed to Meeks. There's the pick. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Meeks. Curry's got 43 points.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
The 76ers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Landry, a screen on Curry. Feeds to Okafor, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And here is Okafor. There's the pass to Holmes. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and he gets it to go.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Detroit's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And it's Boozer penetrating to the paint. Here's Drummond, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Passes to Holmes. To the left wing. He feeds it to Rice. Pass to Holmes. To the wing on the left. Looking to get it going. No luck. Good D by Drummond.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Guarded by Curry. To the inside. Here's Okafor, and it's sent back by Drummond. Inside. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Holmes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Guys, they didn't waste that fast break opportunity. Good aggressive pass to get his teammate to the rim. I love it.
Over in the corner, Meeks. Back to Curry. Here's Holmes. Second chance shot, and Landry lays it up and in. Landry's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Drummond passes to Curry, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 48.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
The 10-footer. Okafor dishes to Landry.
Stay down. Eric Baines. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Detroit's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
Move the ball.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Meeks. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Curry. And Thompson kicks to Landry.
2 minutes.
The 76ers with another miss. The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Meeks can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Marshall with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They set the screen to the middle. Here's Thompson. And a missed layup.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Pistons passing it around. Here's Boozer, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For the 76ers, Carlos Boozer, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. 76ers shooting 40% in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
He dishes it to Meeks. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Tries a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Marshall with it. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.